Thank you, Mr. Caro. So guys, let's proceed now to the managing safety and health in a workplace. So first, what is managing safety? Managing safety is applied to many heavy regulated workplace in the industries. It is to ensure that all the industry employees is in a state of being free from harm or danger. It regulates the safety standards of jobs to avoid getting injuries or accident in a workplace. This managing of safety often takes place in automotive, aviation, oil, healthcare, and food qualities because there are so much hazards await if safety management are not observed. This part of industrial job is regulated by the safety management system. The Safety Management System or SMS is the organization-wide process designed to manage safety risks and health in problems in a workplace. A safety management system can be created to fit any business type and industrial sector. This SMS has four components that helps business maintain the safety and health of their employee. These are the safety policy, safety risk management, safety assurance, and safety promotion. So first, the safety policy. Safety policy is established by the senior management that is committed to continually improve safety. It defines the method, process, organizational structures needed to meet safety goals. The safety policy is the component that mostly to regulate and implements policy that the industry and the business should follow to maintain the proper safety and health protocols. Second is the safety risk management. Safety risk management determines the needed for and adequacy of a new or reverse risk control based on the assessment of acceptable risk. It is the formal process within SMS that describes the system, identify the hazard, assessing, analyzing, and control the risk of every person in a workplace. Third is safety assurance. Safety assurance evaluates the continued effectiveness of implemented risk control strategies, support the identification of new hazards. This SMS process management functions systematically to provide confidence that the organized output to meet or exceed safety requirements. It provides insight and analysis regarding method opportunity for improving safety and minimizing risk. Lastly, the fourth was the safety promotion. The safety promotion, this include the training, communication, and other action to create positive safety culture within all levels of the workplace. It improved the SMS training, advocating or strengthening a positive safety culture system. As you can see, this is a chart showing two vertical flow charts next to one another. On the left side is a diagram displaying 5 steps of SRM, which is the system analysis, identify hazards, analyze safety risks, assess safety risks, and control safety risks. This process shows the arrow loop from control safety risk to system analysis that reads evaluate proposed control. On the right is a flow diagram displaying 5 steps of safety assurance from top to bottom. So safety assurance shows the system operation, data acquisition and process, data analysis, system assessment, and corrective action. The system assessment box on the safety assurance side is connected to system analysis on the SRM side to show that potential hazard or ineffective control go through the SRM process. The assess safety risk and system assessment boxes are connected to system operation at the top of safety assurance to show that the risk accepted and conformances are monitored through routine. Safety assurance when risk is not accepted. The control safety risk step is reached on the SRM side. When a non-conformance is identified, The corrective action step is reached on the safety assurance side. So, in managing safety, first we need to be aware or familiarize with different hazard exposure, disease, and injury that may happen in our workplace. So, first, what is hazard exposure? Hazard exposure is the danger or potential sources of which pose directly to the person or to a group of people's health and safety. Hazard exposure are threat when there are no productive measure taken. It could damage person's health, life, property, or any other interest of value. Hazard exposure at work may include noisy machinery, chemicals, electricity, working at heights, and inappropriate behavior of adversely affect of worker safety and health. So there are four types of hazard that might happen in a workplace. These are the chemicals, ergonomic, physical, and psychosocial hazards. Chemical hazards, these are a non-biological substance that has the potential to cause harm to life or health. Chemicals are widely used in homes or in business industry. The exposure to chemicals can cause acute or long-term detrimental health effects. There are many types of hazardous chemicals, including neurotoxin, immune agent, dermatological agent, carcinogens, and many more. In the workplace, exposure to chemicals is a type of occupational hazards, and the use of protective personal equipment or PPE may substantially reduce the risk of damage from contact with hazardous chemicals. Next is the ergonomic hazard. Ergonomic hazard are workplace situations that cause wear and tear on the body and can cause harm to musculoskeletal system. The severity of ergonomic hazard and depends on the level of exposure over time. The ergonomic hazard mostly takes place if a person improperly adjusted workstation and chair frequently lifted for posture using too much force and vibration. Third is the physical hazard. Physical hazard is an agent that can cause harm with contact. They can be classified as a type of occupational hazard or environmental hazard. This hazard is the most common sources of injuries in many industrial workplaces, such as in construction and mining. Physical hazards include the following: radiation, heat and cold stress, vibration, and noises. But over time, people have developed safety method and procedure to manage the risk of physical danger in the workplace. Lastly is the psychosocial hazard. Psychosocial hazards are hazards that can have an impact on psychological health or mental or emotional well-being of a person. The element of the work environment management practices that pose risk on employees' mental health. This happened when the employee has exposed to harassment, violence, or had experienced a traumatic event in a workplace. So next is the injuries or illnesses. An injury or illness is an abnormal condition or disorder. Injuries include cases such as but not limited to a cut, fracture, sprain, or amputation, while illnesses include both acute and chronic illnesses such as skin diseases, respiratory disorder, or poisoning. Take note that injury and illness are recordable only if they are new. Work-related case of meet and one or more apart is recording criteria. When a worker suffers an injury or illnesses, it not only impacts the injured worker but also his or her family, co-workers, the employee, and the society. Prevention programs are very useful in helping to address this issue with the goal of preventing injuries and worker illnesses. So, these basic safety and health in a workplace are very helpful for any person who works and wanted to maintain safety and health in a workplace. So, that's all for our topic about safety and health in a workplace. Thank you and God bless everyone.